What up? What up? What up? Let me get a swig of water right quick. Ooh, that's good. I figured I'd do another live feed, man, since last night seemed to have went so well. I don't think this one is gonna be as long as that one, but what's going on? But instead of making a video and then uploading it, I just feel like this was a quicker, easier way to just generate some type of content, even though I'm not in a what's going on in a rush to pump out a lot of content. Um, in Atlanta, still at the Atlanta terminal here in Decatur. I will probably be here until Friday morning, more than likely. Um, what's going on? What's going on? Everybody checking in. Like I said, I'll probably be here till Friday morning. Hold on, real quick. I'm trying to. That's something on my screen. Uh, Waiting on a student. I talked to driver services this morning. Uh, Now I'm originally from Virginia. I talked to driver services this morning. Let them know I'm in the area. They claim that just like Washington did, which I can't. What's going on, Trucker Taylor? I can't get mad at the Washington terminal because they did provide me with a student. It just was some stuff went on with that. But the terminal here, they're saying that they should have a student for me. I guess they have 18 people in orientation. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm not gonna lie to you. If I don't have a student by Friday, if I leave here without a student, I'm just gonna stop attempting to get a student. Well, at least right now, because it's just like when you trying to get a student and you gotta be at a specific terminal at a specific time to pick that student up. Like it just gets like you start giving up miles, you start sacrificing miles and time and all that, and it's just like, okay, it's one thing to lose money to grab a student and you just make it back and then some. But just got myself here. What school should I go to, bro? I could when I talked to the planner today, I asked them about local runs, and they made it seem like I would be taking from the local drivers. So I didn't, I'm not trying to, take nobody, food out their mouth or whatever. But yeah. But anyways, that's not what I want to talk about, man. What I want to talk about is how I've been learning to manage my money better, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no secret that the first 2 years of my trucking career, I have uh, mismanaged a lot of money that's come my way. I've made a lot of I've made more money in the last year than I probably did the previous two years, and it was just like, as soon as it came, it was gone. You know what I mean? And what I'm trying to learn to do now is that the money that I make, I'm trying to stick by a budget that me and my man D Raj has put together for me. And with that budget, what up, Jada Trucker? With that budget, I think I only need to make, I think we said like $700 a week is what I believe it came up to. And so that's like $2,800 uh, a month, like 30, I think like 35,000, I want to say, a year. So if I make 60,000, you take 35, so that's 30, like 25,000 left over. And the budget, with the budget, what's going on, Ed? With the budget that we set up, that's including household bills. That's including all utilities. What is household bills? Cell phone, savings account for my son, past debts that I'm paying on, spending money, everything. It includes everything. It's the entire, like, what I'm trying to get in the habit of is I need to know where every dollar that I spend is going. Every dollar that I make, I need to have accountability of where it's at. What's going on? Because for too often and for too long, I have been making good money, making great money, but then next thing I know, I get paid, and then a week later, if I'm on a bi-weekly pay period, it's like, yo, where the fuck all my money go? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to break that habit, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know a lot of people back where I'm from who's like that. You know what I mean? It's like you get paid on Friday, and then by Monday, it's like, yo, I got $5 left, and I got a week and a half till my next paycheck come in. So what I'm just trying to do is I'm trying to eliminate that stress of that paycheck to paycheck counting and spending every dollar that I make lifestyle to make it easier for me to go for my day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? That's part of, creating a healthier, happier lifestyle is being accountable with my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I used to, and I still sometimes do impulse and emotionally spend a lot of money, man. Like, just is there. Oh, look at my bank account. Oh man, it's a big number. You know what? I got it. Instead of having the maturity to say, what's going on, Carolina kid? Having the maturity to say, you know what? Let me just leave this money here, put this to the side, put this here, put this there. I feel like if I would have been doing this a year ago, maybe I'd still be leasing a truck right now. But my shit fell through. But I feel like that had to happen for me to learn. Because I'm the type of person, like, somebody can tell me something over and over and over and over and over again. You can save a lot. That's save. That's funny. I'm that type of person, like, you can tell me something over and over and over again, but until I experience it, like, I just can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really hard for me a lot of times to go off of what people say, which unfortunately is why I learn a lot of shit the hard way. But stay focused. You can do whatever I appreciate that, Ed. But yeah, man. So I'm just trying to, create that a better budget, better spending routine, and just, like, I don't know, man. Just it's definitely different. Yeah, it's definitely a growing process, because it's like I find myself now, like, I have situations now where it's like, before I would just be like, oh, it's just $20, and you know what I mean, spend it, whatever. But now it's just like, I got it, but do I really want to spend it? Because, like, when you get a certain amount of money in your bank account, man, you just like it looking that way. You know what I mean? Like, you ever hit a certain, like, number of digits in your bank account and just like, man, you know what? I just want that shit to look like that. Just sit right there and look just like that. Cause what's the point in making, like, I don't, and it's like, it's so crazy because I know people, man, who make great money but do not live like it. They still stressing. They still, you know what I'm saying, having the same. Like, let me explain something to you. If I make $25,000 a year and I live off of a $20,000 a year budget, I'm not stressing as much as some of these cats who make $50,000 but trying to live a $60,000 a year lifestyle. That shit is so stressful, man. Like, I've been reading books, or for the nitpickers, I've been listening to audio books. One of the books I'm listening to right now is Richest Man in Babylon. And one of the things that book talk about is making your money work for you. And everybody wants the secret to being wealthy, and everybody think it's about big salaries and big numbers and all this. And this shit is so simple. Make your money work for you. Stop spending shit. Put your money to the side. You know what I'm saying? Stop throwing your money into trying to get rich quick schemes. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to take the quick route to double, triple, quadruple your income in a short period of time. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Chris? It's your comfort level and not keeping up with the Jones. Yeah, keeping up with the Jones is a big, you know what I mean? And you know what's so crazy about trying to keep up with the Jones? like keep trying to keep up with the Joneses, you'll go broke trying to keep up with the Joneses, not knowing that the Joneses just as broke as you, and they trying to keep up with you. So now you guys are lying to each other, going deeper and deeper into debt, trying to impress people you already got more money than. Like, the Joneses are phony. Everybody always talk about keeping up with the Joneses. The Joneses is full of shit. The Joneses ain't got it like that. The Joneses just trying to. Everybody cares about their image. Everything is about what people feel. You know what I'm saying? Perception is reality. So if people perceive me to be a wealthy person, or I got a lot of money, then I can ride that wave, because, you know, fake it till you make it. So fuck that keeping up with the Joneses. That's the way I feel about it. Because there's people out here walk around looking like bums and got dumb money. Whereas you got cats out here with $1,000 in clothes on, and their clothes are worth more than what they got in their pocket right now. How you got more money invested into your wardrobe than your savings account? How you got more money invested into your car than you do your kid's future? You know what I'm saying? You got a fucking $10,000 car with fucking $8,000 rims, a $2,000 system, but yet you got 2 car seats in the back and you ain't got no money in either one of those kids' savings account. What sense does that make? You know what I'm saying? We are taught from kindergarten through 12th grade on how to be consumers. They'll never teach kids how to budget. I believe that. I 1,000% believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things that we from school, we're taught to be workers. We're taught to be and we're taught to want to be accepted. It's all about, oh, let's make friends, do whatever you have to do to make friends. Fuck all that. Having friends and being social, yeah, that shit's cool, but that shit ain't taking me nowhere. Going to college and joining like a frat or whatever, not knocking them, but what is that doing for your future? Like, we are so, like, a lot of us are so, like, small-minded. Like, we can't see past our next paycheck. We can't see past the end of our nose on our face. Like, we just can't see the big picture. And it's just like whoever designed the system is a fucking genius. Like, it's a fucking genius. Like, it's funny, in the book that I read, The Richest Man in Babylon, it talks about how back in those times before Christ, BC, how people, they did their work and they got their coins from their masters, and then, you know what I'm saying, they would go home and they live a poor life. You know, they struggled. They you know, the guy, I can't think of the guy's name who was the richest name Babylon. He was talking to the guy. He was just saying, like, you work for your masters and you make just enough to get to the next copper from your master or silver from your master. It's the same shit. Like, the way the system is right now is exactly the way it was thousands of years ago. They give you just enough to make you come back, and they don't teach you how to not. It's like you got a lot of people out here who are getting the fish, but nobody is learning how to fish. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many people out here who are capable of being more than what they are so handicapped by the way the system has nurtured them to be, and they are so ignorant of it that they'll never break the cycle. They'll never break the cycle. They're always just going to make just enough to have to go back. They'll make just enough to stay in line. They'll never let you get too far ahead or give you an opportunity to get too far ahead unless you just say, fuck this way, I'm going to do it my way. But people are too afraid to do that shit. Come on, bro. People, what they want is no damn system. It's laziness. I kind of agree and disagree. It is laziness in it because people are comfortable. They want to live the comfortable lie. You know, they don't want the hard truth. So yes, it is lazy. But don't get it fucked up. It is a system. The system, don't get it twisted. The system is set up to keep them comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If the system was set up to make them want more, then people will want more. But the way the system is you get make a certain amount of money, 40 to 50,000, which is just enough to get a nice house, single family home, which is just enough to get you a car payment that's going to lose value, is just enough to keep food on the table, but you're going to be buying the cheap food that's going to cause you to be unhealthy, which now sends you to the hospital to have to pay those expensive hospital bills unless you got health insurance, which 9 times out of 10 you're paying all this money yearly for health insurance that you barely use, so that's more money. You got I promise you, if you start doing research and you really start opening your eyes and looking at this shit, a lot of the money that we spend on shit we never use. Car insurance, health insurance, all this extra, putting money here, we never see that shit. But yet, you know what I'm saying, you got people out here with $80,000 salaries, but yet they live in, you know what I'm saying, they struggling. But so how is it that you have people from all these different salaries, 30,000, 40,000, 50, 60, 70, 80, but yet all those different type of people are struggling? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm bugging, but I'm just starting to notice shit. Come on, bro. Great way to see is cut everything you don't need out and live with the basics, and you realize the U.S. is a big... Oh, yeah, it's definitely mind control. Saving for retirement is a good thought. Yeah, but what's the number for retirement? You know what I'm saying? Like by the time we retire, I would assume that everyone's in my live feed right now is between the age of 25 and let's say 35. If you're older than that, you 35 today. What is the number for retirement? And with the lifestyle that people are living right now, where it's damn near impossible for them to save money because they don't know how to manage their money, what money you putting towards retirement? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got people out here who, from the age of 25, which I think about 25, 26, 27 is when people really start to get a gist of the world. From that point to 35 and 45, who still haven't put nothing towards retirement. So what they gonna do? That's why you got people out here working until they like 85 years old. They greeters in Walmart. When I say I'm broke, I mean my family taken care of and no money for bills. Yeah, man. Like, I don't got no money. The way I look at it is I'm in debt. So everything that I make is not mine anyways, because I have debt. You know what I mean? Like, you got people out here in debt but going to get a brand new car. People in debt but going on vacations. People in debt but spending impulsive and emotional money on materialistic things. Like, people have grown so comfortable with debt. Like, what I have realized, man, like, with just my opinion, it's just like we actually have opportunities to get ourselves out of debt. It's not that hard, man. It's just discipline. But so many people are so comfortable with their car payments. And again, it's like I said, I feel like the system is set up for you to be like, okay, you know what? I make just enough to pay all this stuff, but still have a little bit of money to do enough materialistic stuff to consider myself happy, so people are comfortable. It's like, fuck it. Yeah, I'm in debt, but you know what? I'm happy with what I have. I feel like it's set up like that. People brainwash, man. Retirement is putting your money away to make it by when you reach the age. Cost of living doesn't triple. Like, the way I look at it, I don't want to retire. Like, I don't want to have, like, how am I trying to say it? And I may be wrong here, but I want to have businesses. I want to have assets, investments. That's what I want to live off of. I just don't want to have one 401k or one IRA that by the time I can touch it, it ain't gonna be enough because whatever it costs to retire off of now, that shit gonna quadruple by the time I get to the age of retirement. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why like this company driver gig is cool, and you know I'm getting I'm here now doing this, but eventually, man, I'm gonna have to elevate to some type of business owner type situation because I just can't wait around until I'm 40, and then it's like, oh, I'm just like, nah, man, it's just. But I'm waiting before I make any like big moves because I'm still learning. Like part of me coming back to Swift and being OTR with Swift versus hopping back in some other lease or some other situations. But I had to sit down and figure out what I want to do, like how I want my shit to go, because I came out in trucking without a plan, man, because again, I just wanted to make more money. You know what I mean? And trucking presented an opportunity to make more money, but what I didn't consider is what to do with my money once I started to make it. So it's like I came out in trucking and started to make more money, but my lifestyle and my life was like it improved a little bit, but now I feel like I'm starting to go through the same shit I was going through when I was working at Walmart. Why? Because I'm not budgeting my money, I'm not spending my money the way I'm supposed to, and I was falling back into that cycle of just throwing money any and everywhere. You know what I mean? That is the American way. Yeah, you're right. Not brainwash. It's just the image people see everyone is rich in their own mind. Don't pocket watch. Just do. That's Jay looking slimmer. Like I'm trying. I mean, I've had some cheat meals. I'm gonna keep it 100, but I mean, I've probably drunken more water in the last week. It's like last 2-3 weeks now, man. Water is just, yeah, I've been drinking a lot of fucking water, a lot of fruit. My new favorite snack, and it's so crazy. I would have never thought that I would end up liking these, but these right here, celery, like, I don't know, maybe it's my mind playing tricks on me, thinking that when I bite the celery, I'm about to bite like a boneless wing or some ranch with it, because that's what I'm used to getting it with, but I'm definitely falling in love with celery. That's what the government is about, brainwashing. It's people who think outside the box. Those are the first ones who win. They understand. Yeah, I feel you. Just set little goal and you're playing, man. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm just not trying to rush. I got a situation that I'm looking into that I really think would be the best for me right now. Like, it's multiple things that I could do, especially once I hit 2 years experience. Once you hit 2 years experience in trucking, so many different doors open up for you. But the situation that I'm looking at, man, I really do think that it's something that is the most, not so much the most profitable, but it just has the brighter future. And that's one of the things that I have failed to do time and time again, is to be able to look past the money. You know, opportunities, great opportunities are not always what's the most profitable, what's going to happen the fastest. I think that's what my problem has been all these years. Even before I came into trucking, I didn't know how to look past what I get out of the deal right now. You know what I'm saying? I have to learn to be like, okay, word, 5 years, okay, 10 years, okay, this, boom, boom, okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I've been learning. You know what I mean? It's just, looking past, the obvious, what's happening right now, I guess. However, I can't think of how I'm trying to say it, but I was stuck in the same loop years ago, and yeah, and that's the loop that I'm trying to get out of now, man. I really think that I really believe that I'll look back when I'm 30 and 35 and 40 and look at this point right now in my life when I, fully recognized everything, admitted it. Because the thing is, we keep lying to ourselves. It's like, no, it's not a cycle. It's just, this or it's just that. When we fully acknowledge that shit and call a spade, then that's when we start to fix it. But until we acknowledge the full truth of the problem, we'll never break it, man. We'll never get better. will always be, and that's why you have people who are living the same lives at 25 that they did at 35, thinking the same way at 40 that they did at 18, because they've been lying to themselves all these years, and they surrounded themselves with people who lied to them and they lied to them, so everybody's just lying. Nobody's being truthful. But then when you come and you speak the truth to those type of people, you're insulting them. You're hurting their feelings. They feel offended. It's not that. It's just somebody hasn't been telling you the truth. It's like I had a conversation with my mom the other day. We was talking about eating healthy, and she was like, eating healthy is more expensive. I'm like, no, eating healthy is not expensive. We just are used to eating cheaper foods. Getting whole cheeseburgers for $1, $1.50. You know what I'm saying? Where you can't even go in the grocery store and buy those same things for that cheeseburger for $1. So it's not that we're eating cheap. It's not that we're the good food is expensive. It's just that we're used to eating the cheap shit. Once we stop eating the cheap shit and start eating what we're supposed to eat, the healthier stuff, then we become accustomed to how much it costs. That's what I feel. You got to stack it to the sky. Yep. If I get 2 trips in a week, I take 2,500 a week home. I let my wife manage the bills. Hey, there you go. Women definitely smarter than us with that. Do squats in the truck. Okay, word. Cheat meals are a requirement. You need cheat meals to help you stay on. Yeah, and see, here's the thing I learned about cheat meals, Alex Express. As long as you are eating, this is my opinion, if you are eating the way you're supposed to eat, cheat meals aren't that bad, because I feel like, well, from my experience, I'll eat a cheat meal and then it's like, oh, fuck it, I just throw the whole damn diet away, or the whole, you know what I'm saying, lifestyle change. But now it's like I can eat a cheat meal and be like, you know what, I'm human, shit happens, the next day get right back on, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like it's a transition. I've been eating the way I've been eating for 27 years, 26 years. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna happen overnight. Again, there's no shortcuts to this. If I want to lose the weight, get healthier, and stay there, I got to take my time with it, man. I'm not, you know what I mean? So that's the way I look at it. That's the way I'm keeping myself motivated. Swift is a bullshit company. After my 5th rollover, they fired me. What the hell? I'm gonna consider that a joke, I guess. What's going on, Mo 804? Married to the miles. Eating healthy is cheaper than medical costs. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you eating all that cheap food, and now you got all these medical bills because, you know, especially us people of color, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. And it's almost like, it's so funny, man, because I know people who think of diabetes is oh, it's just hereditary. No, the fuck it's not. I feel like health problems are not passed down. The eating habits and unhealthy lifestyles is what's passed down. So you just everybody just keep on going to grandma, big mama's house and eating fucking pig feet and you know what I'm saying, extra crispy fried chicken with extra salt, mac and cheese with extra cheese, and we eating all this same shit year after year after year. Guess what? We got diabetes. Now our kids got diabetes. Now our grandkids got diabetes. Oh, man, it just runs in the... No, the fuck it don't, man. That shit run in your mind. That mindset runs in your family. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I have noticed when I start eating certain stuff and I tell my family that I'm eating certain stuff, they just looking at me like, that's all you want? Like, you know, you sure that, boy, you sure that's all you want is the salad? You know, they be joking, but it's like, hey, guess what though? When I get your age, I'm not gonna have the same health issues that you have. I'm not gonna have to deal with the diabetes and the, you know, getting a needle for all that shit. Nah, man, I'm not interested in that. Like I can name all kinds of stuff that I've seen my family deal with, man, and it's shit's crazy. You know what I mean? Like to witness your family members who you are so used to being strong people physically, and to just see them and watch them physically break down and deteriorate in your front of your face, that shit does something to you, man. Like for real, like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, and then it's like, I don't even think about me. I think of my son. And it's like, man, when he get this age, so it's like I have an opportunity to change that for him, which my son, he loves fruit. Like he eats more fruit than anything. You know what I mean? So at 3 years old, he really started eating meat towards the end of two, beginning of three. But so if I, like, my son is nowhere near being chubby, overweight, none of that. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to keep him like that for real. What's going on, Frank? Cheat meals reset the way your body break down the trend. One too cheap meals, no, your brain needs to focus. You just care as long as you eat. Okay. Yeah, swollen feet, fluid buildup, all that crap, man. What's going on? What's going on? But yeah, man. So that's just, what's on my mind. I'm just trying to get better with my money, man. Just trying to, natural sugar, that's what's up. His energy level. Yeah, I guess I'm getting my sugar from fruit. You know what I'm saying? Is what I was told. So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost what I was talking about. I just blanked out right quick. Getting better with my money. Talking about health. I don't know. I must be getting sleepy. But yeah, man. So I'm just trying to grow, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's all. That's all it boils down to. I'm just trying to grow. Because I'm 27, man. And for too long, I feel like I've always been saying, oh, man, 30 is so far away. You know what I mean? Like, I got plenty of time. And it's like, now I'm 27. And 30 is staring me right in the fucking face. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is right there. Down the street, around the corner. You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, I got to get it together. Like, I've been talking for a long time. And I done hopped a lot of, like, as far as my mindset and my mentality, I've hopped from here to here to here. And I've allowed different people to influence me. I've allowed different things to influence me. And it's just like, man, it's time to really buckle down and get my shit together, man. Like, for real, for real. Not rush and do it, but just stay consistent. Consistency is the biggest thing that I've struggled with, man. I have the best intention. I can have the best intentions in the world, but if I'm not consistent, that shit means nothing. I could be the smartest motherfucker in the world, but if I can't keep the attention span to stay locked in on something, that shit means absolutely nothing. Absolutely, whether it's my health, my money, my career, whatever. If I can't be consistent and I can't, be focused, shit means nothing, dog. Like, for real. That's real talk. I don't care what nobody say. And I mean, that's one of the main things that I'm just continuously trying to work on. It's not gonna happen overnight. And I don't want it to happen overnight, because anything that come quick leave just as quick. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get to it in the time that I'm supposed to get to it, so when I get there I can keep it and stay there. You know what I mean? So just trying to grow, trying to develop, trying to be, a better man day by day. You know what I'm saying? For my little man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see, man. It's just a journey. I mean, my whole YouTube, like I told y'all from the jump, from my first channel, it's a journey, man. You know what I mean? Y'all are watching me grow. Y'all are watching me develop, hopefully for the better. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I come up here and I tell y'all everything, like, for the most part. I'll let y'all, know what's going on in my head, this, that, and the third, and so I can get feedback, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind bleeding on the table. You know what I'm saying? Because hopefully somebody else might watch this live feed and can relate to what I'm talking about, and my words can help them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can guide them. Not saying that I'm wise, but I got some experiences, some shit. I've fucked up a couple of things that maybe I can help you prevent from fucking up outside of trucking. That's why I love being a mentor, because you know, I like just helping people in general, not just with trucking. Like, I wanted to be a teacher. They just don't make enough fucking money. If teachers made 60 bands, I'd be a teacher right now. But they make like 35,000. I can't make it happen with them. I can't. Sorry. You know what I mean? So let me read some of these comments. Remember, dude, you trying to do big things in a minimum wage industry. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Stop putting unrealistic goals. Hold on, so I'm trying to understand, D Morris, what do you consider unrealistic goals? And what is a minimum wage? Are you saying trucking is a minimum wage industry? You got to explain that, D Williams. I don't understand that. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I don't understand the point that you're trying to make. Because one, I don't believe trucking is a minimum wage industry, and two, I don't believe I have unrealistic goals. I believe I have some goals that are going to take some time. That's not going to happen overnight. But I don't believe anything is unrealistic if you got the right mindset and the right plan. I say that's when I was 27. I'm 30 now. Yeah. You know what I mean? 3 years go by just like that. How many years did I put in before I became an owner-op? I did it in after my first year trucking. So I was like a year some change in when I started to lease a truck. With money, it's a slow process. I'm fighting on spending demons as well. We all fighting them. Truckers getting fit in that fight. Absolutely. 21 and dudes my age already have 2 baby mamas and 4 kids setting themselves up for failure. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get through my little brother. That's what I'm trying to get through my little brother head. You know what I mean? He 22, just had one. And it's like, yo, it's time to man up. And, you know, y'all playing house and shit. Like, nah, baby, we got to get it. Okay, I'm glad, you know, hey, I'm glad you did your thing, Charles. Yes. Guess what? I save a ton of money only eating once a day. You work 70 hours a week. I don't always work 70 hours a week, if we're being honest. That's the maximum I can work. But I don't always, you know what I'm saying, work 70 hours. Because if I worked 70 hours a week, I would always do 34-hour resets. Who said, yeah, I guess he said that trucking is a minimum wage industry. Unless I misunderstood him. I'm trying to get clarity on what he said. Let's hustle hard. Yeah, you already know, man. Yeah, minimum wage. I'm trying to understand that one. He hasn't yet. He or she, is that a he? Yeah, he hasn't explained what he meant by that. In my opinion, I said it's a minimum wage industry. You really not making money. 1,000 a week divided by 70 hours. I wish I could pull up my calculator. 1,000 a week. What's 1,000 divided by? But then at the same time, who's doing 70 hours every week? If you're doing 70 hours every week, you're doing a 34 every week. Let me see. I'm about to go read. I recruited 8 Swift owner ops for the last 7 months. I mentored them to become profitable and prosperous business owners. They are all successful here at Swift is owner. Absolutely. A lot of people sleep on Swift owner ops. The only thing I don't like right now about Swift owner ops is I feel like that they're counting company drivers' pockets because they seem upset of the raises that we've recently got, both as solo and company mentors. But besides that, I've always spoke highly of Swift owner operators, and I feel like people can come here and be successful doing it, especially if you train. So hold on, 1,000. Hold on, let me see if I can go pull up my calculator. Bear with me right quick. Let's see. Looking for training. What's a good school, bruh? Whatever school gets you in the door. I'm not familiar with individual schools. I went through CRST, so what's going on, Beauty and the Beast? Shout out to y'all. What did you eat today? What did I eat today? Let me think. Waffle House. I had Waffle House this morning, and then I've been eating fruit ever since. If 90,000 a year is minimum wage, then I'll take it. I never worked 70. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't think he understands. Like, I don't like you looking at the. I don't know. That's interesting. I'm trying to understand his thought process because $1,000 a week. I don't have to run 70 hours to make. Like, hold on. I'm trying to think. How am I trying to? I'm trying to figure out because okay, here's how I can explain it. If I'm running 70 hours, if I drive 70 hours, you take 70 hours and you multiply that by 65 miles an hour. Okay? So 70 hours times 65. That's how many miles I do. Now you take somebody, because I can't pull up my calculator without leaving out of the live feed. So somebody do 70 hours and multiply that by 65 and then multiply that by 41 cents. Because what you're doing is you're saying $1,000. $1,000, this is a production-based industry. So there's no set flat rate unless you work salary. But if you're doing 70 hours, okay, so there you go. So $1,865 is what $1,865 is what I make if I do 70 hours of driving. Is you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you calculated that, but you got to understand that as truck drivers, we're not doing 70 hours of driving every week. And the only time I consider myself working is driving. Now, if you're trying to say being on duty, like what's considered on duty? Only time I'm on duty is if maybe you can't do 70 hours. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you're doing the math wrong, D. I don't believe he's a troll. I believe you're misunderstanding the math of trucking. This is not an hourly based situation. You're not even considering stop pays, any other different type of pays. Cause I'm gonna tell you something right now, D. If you consider trucking minimum wage industry, then let me know what the right industry is to be in. Because if this is minimum wage, I would love to see what top pay is. I mean, I'm not saying that I make the most money, but I do damn good, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying easy math. Yeah, it is easy math. Again, whatever your truck is governed at, if you drive 70 hours and multiply 70 hours by whatever you're governed at, take that number and then multiply that by the cent you get paid per mile. That is what you make for 70. Whoever's making $1,000 for driving 70 hours a week needs to change companies immediately. That's minimum wage. If you driving 70 hours and yes, I agree with that. That's minimum wage. But I don't know anybody who's doing that. That's ridiculously low. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you're saying, then I get. But let me go read some of these old comments. I heard we got another raise coming at the end of this month. Is that a Beauty and the Beast? Is that dry van or reefer? You not at home. Your life is spent on the truck. That's part of the industry, man. That's called sacrifice, man. There's not too many other industries that's paying people what trucking pays people. Got to sacrifice something. Oh yeah, I'm going back and I'm gonna read some of these old comments because I kind of got in you know, caught up with the D dude. Yeah, 60,000. I'm looking at some old comments. 60,000 is not minimum wage. Jay Swift will let you take the truck to another carrier this month. You can either go. Yeah, I heard that. What company you work for, you need to quit working for over. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's baloney. Yeah, he with the wrong company if he think this is minimum wage. You work over 100 hours. Who working over 100 hours? I ain't never heard of that. God, come back and tell me you ain't doing right. I don't know. That threw me off. Let's see. 25 cents a mile, man. You got, hey man, ooh, that's tough living. The only time 25 cents seems reasonable if you splitting the miles. So if you get 25 cents per mile and then you split the total miles of the truck, that's beginning pay at like CRST or some shit. But that's still bad. I get 13,000 to 100. Oh, 1,300. Huh? 1,300. Oh, he put the K. You threw me off with the K. That K mean 1,000, man. I'm about to say that now. 2,500 miles is 670 when I was at. Yeah, that sound about right. 2,500 miles that at Trans Am, and Trans Am paid me 30 cents a mile, and I was making it work with that. And that's still, man, minimum wage. Let me explain something. Minimum wage where I come from is 725, 750, 750. So you take 750 times 40, or hell, do 750 times 70. Somebody let me know what that number is. Somebody do that math for me if you be so kind. $7.50 times 70. Somebody let me know what that is. I don't know for sure. And either way, a beast. Either way, like I'm at 41 on the west, 42 on the east. In a couple of months, when I like in April, I'm gonna hit 2 years. I'll be at 42 on the east, and 42 on the east, and 43 on the I mean, excuse me, 42 on the west, 43 on the east, and then plus my extra. Right now I'm gold, so the extra 4 cents for being gold. So doing pretty alright, man. You know what I mean? Plus all the extra pays for mentors, I'll be alright. Last week I grossed 1827 on 57 hours. That's good money right there, right, Lane? Athletes and actors ain't home every day either. Come on, talk to him, Matt. Like, people kill me with that. Like, let's get into something right quick. And I didn't realize my live feed would be this long, but let's get into it since we opened that door. People always talk about truck drivers not being home as much. You have to understand what career is. Let's talk about it. Most jobs or careers that you know of, people are putting in crazy hours. Even if you home every day, you're working 12, 13 hours. You know, you got other careers that travel for business executives and all that. Like, people be thinking like us not being home is the craziest thing. But you got the military, you got people who do merchant seamen, longshoremen who be gone 18 hours at a time, civil servants who may be gone for days, firefighters. Like, man, you got to understand, and this may be a little bit more deeper than what y'all want to go with it, but think about back to the olden times, the tribal times, back when the indigenous people, the males left the home to go hunt, to bring home food for the family. That's just what we do. It's natural. It's not crazy to think of leaving home to provide. It's just not. Now I don't know who came up with this whole notion. Oh, you not home? Hey man, I'd rather not be home and my home be in good shape and I'm sending home plenty of bread than to be a bum ass nigga. Cause a bum can be home plenty of all day long. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wants to get to the top, but nobody wants to put in the work. Nobody wants to sacrifice. Nobody wants to bleed. Nobody wants to go through the mud. Everybody just wants to teleport to the top, man. Fuck all that, man. You got to do what you got to do. So I'm saying, if that's what you want to complain about, oh, you not home. Hey, bro, wrong industry. Go be a nurse or something. And even they not home. So be a teacher. There you go. Take the summer off. But a lot of careers, you're not home. A lot of careers. Name me, matter of fact, somebody name me a career where you're able to be home all the time. And I'm not talking about that coming home at 5, 6 o'clock, hurrying up and cooking, cleaning, helping the kids with homework, and you in bed by 9, up by 3 a.m. the next morning. I'm talking about that comfortable home life that everybody is dreaming about. 525. Okay, so that's what that minimum wage is. Okay. 750 times 40, then do time and a half for the other 30. That's still not $1,000. I work about 59 hours a week and being on 19 to 2,000 a week. So do that math and tell me what it is. If that's no, that's not minimum wage at all. Would you ever work as a union truck driver? I wouldn't be against it, but I do believe that I have plans that won't lead me to that. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice, but anytime you're dealing with something with a union, that's love. That's love. That's like, that's like having your big brother walk around with you everywhere, because your job gonna try to come and pick on you and tell you some stuff, and and union is like your big brother, like, yo, back up off him. You know what I mean? Would you ever guess he D got fact checked? I mean, I won't try to be a dick to him. I just, I mean, you gotta understand, this is how I feed my family. So if you gonna come for mine, you better come correct. You know what I mean? I mean, if I came up and said some bullshit to y'all would check me, and I would have to eat that. It's happened. You know what I mean? So you can't, you in a live feed full of truck drivers for the most part. You just ain't gonna come in here and say some bullshit and get away with it. Please believe it. I don't care if it is midnight or whatever time it is. Yeah, percentage is definitely better. What job do you know that gives you a full week off? I don't know. I'm home every 2 weeks. I still make 12 to 19. That's good money. Success comes with sacrifice. Absolutely. If you're not work from home, you're home a lot, you're not making no money. Exactly. Being home every day, being broke. Absolutely. First job you do comes with sacrifice. For instance, most of y'all getting ready for bed. I'm just clocking in 7:35 cases. I got to touch everything. Nah, it's some night riders in here. Definitely some night riders. Everybody hit that like button. Yeah, if you be so kind as to hit the like button, I greatly appreciate it. I ain't gonna beg you, but I would appreciate it. YouTuber. Yeah, okay, so that's a YouTuber who gets paid for YouTube, and that's all they do. But then at the same time, YouTubers don't be home; they be out and about. Because if you a YouTuber and you're home all the time, is your channel really that interesting, or are you out and about, walking around or traveling, showing people different shit? Lot lizards, legal money, man. God Lord, airport home base rep, medical billing, truck broker. You're home. Yeah, you're home. But are you working? You know what I'm saying? Like you're home. I mean, you're home, but you're working. I'm talking about being home and just relaxing, beast. I've been sitting at Kenworth, Denver for the last 8 years, waiting for a turbo system in that truck. Gotta know how to manage the money. Absolutely. Do what I drive. Have been for 20 years. I'm just saying this is a paycheck to paycheck industry. As a rookie, not with all the different classifications, but in general, it's the minimum. I disagree, D. I disagree. Paycheck to paycheck. I believe even as a rookie, man, once you get about 3 months in, I believe depending on how unless you got again, like we talked about earlier, unless you got a bunch of bills that you shouldn't have anyways that you can't afford as a rookie, once you're about 3 months in, you shouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck anymore, because you won't making the money that you are now making before. You know what I'm saying? So now that you're making more money, you should have extra money that's rolling over, saving. Again, it's all about the cycle. It's all about what you're doing with your money. So I disagree with that. I did 26 weeks out before Christmas. Money was great. 25 to, yep, that's good. In my hometown, it's quality hometown, not bullshit. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I came back on the road, Larry Williams, because when I was at the port, that whole coming home and like getting 4 hours of sleep and going back out, that's just for the birds, man. That shit is for the birds. You know what I'm saying? I like being able to go home for 4 to 5 to 6 days and do whatever the fuck I want. Hey, Alex Express, I appreciate that $5, man. I didn't even realize I had that feature open. I did, but I forgot I did it. So I definitely appreciate that $5. Buy me some more celery with that joint. I'm night driving right now. Okay, be safe out there, Yellow Ranger. What's going on, Mr. Beans? Only men with family depending on them understand where you coming from, my brother. I respect your grind. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I'm riding now, trying to get this load to won't. Yeah, hey, don't be late, don't be early. You know how Walmart is. Don't be early, don't be late, boy. I tell you what, I hate Walmart. I'm third shift driving. Check my channel out. Okay, let me see. Can I get on your joint right now? Nah, I'm gonna have to check your joint out. Mac Marv Trucking. Hey, just comment on one of my other videos to tell me to come look at your channel, and then I'll come check you out for sure, man. I'm always trying to show love. I'm 21 and a trucker D, and I'm able to save 90% of my check, keep my bills too low, and don't. Hey, man, you living right. You living right. I envy you, because guess what? You ahead of all of us in here, because you doing it at a young age. Salute to you for that, for having the maturity and the you know, I can't think of the other word, but for being able to do that at 21, double salute to you. Do you have money saved up? I don't live paycheck to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the night riders. I thought I was alone out there. Yeah, man, them night riders we in here, man. I would be driving if I had a load, but I'm chilling. But like the only thing about night driving, I just don't like it in the winter because all the black ice and shit. But the summertime, you get, man, we out. Cuz got OD bills. Must do. If you putting out more than you bring in, come get a loan from you. But man, hey, look, nah, man. It's just people gotta. I don't understand that, man. Like, change your lifestyle. I don't know why people are so afraid to give up these comfortable lives, man. Get rid of all this materialistic shit that you do not need. People out here paying all this money for cable, but watching 3 channels that you can now probably get on your phone. People got cell phone. Like, bro, how you making payments on a cell phone? Like you like, if people are making payments on everything nowadays. If you have to make a payment, you cannot afford that shit. That's why the first thing that I'm working on paying off, according to the Dave Ramsey Money Makeover, is the current bills that I'm paying on something that I have to pay every month. I'm gonna pay those off first, then work on paying off past due stuff. But I mean, if you have to make a payment on it, you cannot afford it, man, and you're gonna end up paying more than what it's worth, especially cars. Just, I don't understand it. I really don't. Cell phones, like people like that new iPhone that came, the iPhone X, that shit was like $1,000 fucking dollars. And now once you pay that shit off and you want to get a brand new iPhone, you're gonna give it back to them and then they're gonna make more money off of it. Or you gonna try to sell it and you ain't gonna get half of it. I can't justify that stuff no more. I've been justifying stuff like that for years and years and years, and I just cannot continue to allow that foolishness two. You know what I'm saying? Run my life, man. I can't. I just can't do it. Yeah, I got a sub to man Mac Marv. And one more thing about that loan stuff, man. If you're going to get these payday loans, man, you need to stop it. You better off selling drugs, man. You go get a payday loan and then they hit you with like 3,000% interest. So you get out a payday loan for $5 and you pay back 500. Like, nah, man, that's unhealthy living, man. I'm a rookie making at least 16 to 25 a week at Prime. That sound about right. Prime getting that money. Money and benefits should be your priority. Absolutely. What's going on, Grind Mode, Jay? Doing your thing over there at Prime. Hold it down, youngster. Marry the road and stack that bread. That's what I'm doing, man. Can't wait to get in this truck and shit. Y'all getting this money for sure. Hey, man, come and get it, man. It's out here to be done. Go to the school that you best feel like is, if you can pay. In my opinion, if you can afford to pay for trucking school, go to a trucking school, a private school, so you get more behind the wheel time. But if you got to go to a mega carrier for training, get out there, do what you got to do, and come, because this money is here, man. Like, for all the good money that's to be made in trucking, anybody can come in here and do it if they got the right grind, they got the right mindset. They're dedicated. Hey, come get it, man. It's out here. Come change your life. Hey, Frank Evans, I appreciate that $6, man. I definitely do. Real talk. Since I got out here, I done let go of all the material, shit copped, sweatshirts from Walmart. Hey, man, look. I done had this shirt for years, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, as a matter of fact, I do you one better. I do you one better, Grind Mode J. Look, these my work shoes, y'all. This is how much I've just, like, I don't give a fuck about. These are Jordans. Like, these came out last year. These were the last materialistic shit that I bought. I paid like $200 for them. Now I'm out here wearing them as work shoes because I don't give a fuck no more about that stuff, man. I don't. Like, I followed that shit for years, man. Throwing money to look cool and to look like I got money on social media. That shit means nothing to me, man. These shoes mean nothing to me. They're good quality shoes. They're damn sure that, but you know what I mean? I'll never pay that much money for shoes again. Jay, you ever play sports in high school? Anyway, I played football in high school, excuse me. Appreciate that dollar, Alex Express. Don't believe the hype. Should get into the industry because you love to drive. Nothing. Hey, bro. Hey, D Morris. Again, I disagree, man. I'm respectfully disagreeing with you because I do not believe that you a troll. But you talking that shit sounds stupid. Like, for real. Get into the industry because you love to drive, not for the love of the money. That's the only reason we out here. Don't get me wrong. I love driving across the Midwest and mountains. But do you really think that I would be out here if I wasn't out here getting bread? Come on, man. The reason we out here is because truckers make what they make. Come on, be realistic, dog. Come on, man. Like, don't discourage people like that. That won't be tolerated. You know what I mean? Like, who are you to try to shit on that man's situation, trying to say, oh, don't come out here because the money. Man, just because you have lost your motivation, you become complacent, you don't appreciate the great career that you have the privilege of doing every day, don't mean you can come in here and shit on somebody else's situation before they even get started, dog. Like, for real. Like, you done came in here with some bullshit-ass facts. You done got fact-checked. You done got exposed for spitting that bullshit. Now you trying to taint somebody who ain't even in the industry yet? Man, fuck out of here with that shit. If you have an opinion, cool. But don't try to shit on nobody else's situation because you believe what you believe. If you don't like the money that you make, go do something the fuck else. But you've been doing it for 20 years, so obviously it's not as fucking bad as you think it is. But to try to shit on this man who's trying to come into the industry and possibly change his life is some bullshit. I ain't mean to go off like that, but I can't appreciate shit like that. I'm thinking about leasing with Swift. I recommend if you lease through Swift, I recommend training. You know, it's just a lot easier if you consider training. If you just want to do solo, it's not impossible, but it's a little bit more ups and downs solo. But if you train, that money for the most part stays flowing. People making house payments on trucks. I don't understand that. People making house payments on trucks. So what that mean? But they making 4 times what they making on the truck payment. They making back to the bank account. Frank Evans, speak for this. Dude, I'm just saying, he go to work for CRST. Is he gonna make money? You got to start somewhere, D. What you want? I mean, I started at CRST. So what you want? I mean, what you saying? You shitting on him because he got to start from the bottom. That just means he gonna appreciate it more when he gets to the top. That just means that he ain't gonna have his spoon fed to him. So when he gets to that point where you at, he ain't gonna be as salty as you is right now. That's all that means. I know what y'all trying to save and stuff, but make sure y'all do 1 or 2 nice vacations. Oh yeah, 2019, I'm going on a vacation. Not this year though. Nah, I'm out here because it was a dream, but this industry is a life changer. Absolutely. Yeah, I ain't paying them no mind, man. I just don't like people that try to shit on other people's situation. How this life set up any company, you can make money. Pretty much, for the most part, once you get a right amount of experience. Trucks are an investment. Yeah, house don't make money. Absolutely. That's facts. I'm saying I'm saying y'all speaking like these companies handing out big face Benjamins to everybody. You can check out my channel when you get some time, Trucker, making music. Okay, hey, comment on one of my other videos after this live feed, and I'll come check you out. I'm not saying that he gonna come out here killing the game off jump. What I am saying is that trucking is probably a step up from what he's doing right now. So you looking at it as you thinking as from your perception right now, as somebody with experience, you're looking down on rookie pay. But from his perspective, what he has been making isn't as much as what he's going to make as a rookie. So it's a come up. And then from that point, he ain't going to do nothing but make more money. So why not appreciate that? Why not celebrate that? Come on, man. My man's broadcasting live from the back of an Armor. Nah, this a truck, man. this my house. What you talking about? First year rookie, how much money can you make realistically? 40K, realistically, 40K. And that's an average. Some people make more, some people make less, but 40K. Yeah, you got to start somewhere, absolutely. Yeah, they give you 8 to 15 of them. Can I partner, drive with you? Nah, man, I just train. I don't team. I had to finance some stuff before I bought my house. Nobody gonna hand out nothing, D. You gotta work and make it happen. Everything is subjective. Your expense may not be every. Yeah, exactly, man. I'm done with D, man. D just you're only capable of seeing things one way. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to learn to see things from different perspectives. If you can't do that, then this conversation is pointless. Niggas don't ever see the big picture. They want to think for the moment. That's it. That's all you know what I'm saying? Real talk, dude. Thanks for not banning me. Didn't mean to troll. Just having a conversation. I'm out. Got the truck in the morning. Yeah, man. Just learn to see things from different points of views, man. Just because you become complacent with what you doing don't mean that it ain't, you know what I'm saying? You may be complacent with 70 bands, but to the next man, 70 bands feel like a million. So it's all about where you at, you know what I mean? And what somebody else trying to be. I would never shit on somebody else's situation. Just like I don't agree with local work. I don't agree with touching boxes, but that don't mean I'm a shit on the next man who wanted. I used to last year. I was doing that stupid shit, but I had to learn. You know what I mean? Like I had to be humbled. Damn, I've been in here 70. See, I said I wasn't gonna do a long live feed, but here I am. So I'm about to I'm finna head out, y'all. Once again, I greatly appreciate everyone coming in, man, for the positive conversation, the positive back and forth. If you drive, and I hope I was able to entertain you for this time to pass your driving shift along. I know how hard them 11, 14-hour shifts can get at night. So I'm glad I was able to be riding along with you. If you be so kind, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment. If you have a YouTube channel that you would like me to visit, go on one of my other videos and comment your YouTube, and I'll definitely come show you some love, shout you out possibly. Appreciate the people that donated $12. Hey man, that's love. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't beg for money, but I'm definitely not gonna turn it down. So that's much love. But as always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking, we gone.